Yeah, Bill Henshaw here again. More current events, and this one may come back to haunt me in the near future. I mean, who knows? You get the age that I am. I'll be 72 this year, and I'm still going strong. And good family genes, I figure, just so you know, out there in Washington, D.C. and Langley, I may have another 8 or 10 years to keep on your ass and see what I can get done in that amount of time. But I have an incident here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It says a school teacher died there in the emergency room when she wasn't properly attended to during what would have been a 6 hour wait to see a medical doctor. Apparently had a heart attack and and en route to another facility to try to get treated, she passed away because of it. And this just points out how poor the system is, especially here in California. I'm not sure how long the wait is. If you just come in off the street in the emergency room. The one time I was there 3 years ago when I had a hernia, I got actually taken by an ambulance who never turned on their lights or anything. And they did check me right away, and they did do some things. I was out of there in about an hour and a half. But with nothing obvious, although you would think, myocardial infarction would be obvious. I mean, to medical personnel. So if it's this bad, and oh, by the way, it says after her death, the federal inspection of the facility found that the ER failed to check on multiple patients so often they should have under hospital policy during the months of December and January. But they're not going to lose any federal funding because of it. And that's the point of this video. The reason is that in this video, you got to understand this government and the New York bankster bastards behind them do not care one whit about human life, whether it's yours, mine, whoever it is. They couldn't care less. They think they own their citizens lock, stock, and barrel or chattel property, better known in an earlier era as slaves. We're there to do their bidding. So you don't have a right to life. And by the way, and I'll get back to you on this one because I'm reading one of my favorite books called The Brethren by Woodward and Bernstein on the Supreme Court in the 1970s. And they had a civil rights case there, which I don't remember off the top of my head, but Rehnquist, who was later Chief Justice, wanted to throw it out on the basis that there was no loss of human life. Well, the problem with that is that two people had been shot and killed. But I think that's the message, and the book doesn't say this, but the message, Rehnquist understood it, that if you're a 14th Amendment, what I call a birthright citizen, what you really are is an artificial corporate entity. Corporations don't, they, they don't get born and they don't die. They're non-existent people. That's what they're treating us as. So he was right in the context. I think he was trying to present the issue that nothing but artificial corporate entities were involved here. There's no deaths. Nobody got hurt. And believe it or not, that's a correct argument with these BS civil rights laws. That's how bad it is. And here's another example. They couldn't care less. And anywhere you go and you try to sue a doctor for malpractice and this, that, and the other, good luck with that. I mean, once in a while I got to make it look good, but not very often. So it is just one of those things. So if I hear more about this, I will let you know whether there'll be any suits filed or anything. I don't know at this point. This just occurred. But it's a shame. And the teacher was only like 27 years old and gone. I mean, off the face of the earth. Boom. Weird. Any event, remember to like my videos, subscribe, tell your friends, and thank you, and I'll catch you the next time.